Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Anna. I have a beautiful, beautiful baby boy named Kaz, and I am pregnant again. Today is a very, very special day because I will be sharing with you guys my very first pregnancy update. I am now 5 weeks pregnant, and I will be talking about, I'm out of breath, my 4th week of pregnancy. So if you're interested in watching that, don't click away. So first I want to start by telling you guys the size of the baby for week 4. The baby is now the size of a poppy seed, which is so tiny. I actually took a picture of myself holding a poppy seed next to my belly, and you can't actually even see the poppy seed. So that is how small the baby is now. According to the Bump app, the baby is around 0.04 inches, which again, size of the poppy seed. And the neural tube, which will eventually be the brain, and the spinal cord are now forming. Another thing that is forming this week is the amniotic sac and fluid that are going to be protecting the baby for this whole pregnancy. So that is exciting. The baby is not technically a baby yet. I mean, in my eyes it is, but right now they call it a blastocyst. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'll write it down somewhere if I didn't say it correctly. But basically the cells are just like dividing and forming a little fetus, and it's really exciting. It is so tiny. I can't believe that humans can start that small. It is so cool. It's so cool to experience. It's really cool to learn about all over again too, because I feel like, you know, as much as I read all about this with Kaz, I don't necessarily like retain all the information, so I'm like relearning what my body's going through. And of course there are symptoms that I'm having now that I didn't have with him, or the other way around. So that takes me to my symptoms. So my symptoms this week have been just a little bit different than they were before my big fat positive or the 2-week wait symptoms. One of the main differences is my cramps. I am cramping still lightly, but not nearly as much as I did before. I would say that now at the very end of week 4, or a couple days ago, at the end of week 4, I was almost not cramping at all. So cramps are going away, which is good because of course it's not hurting anymore, so that is good. One of the things that I have experienced just here and there, which I also did in my 2-week wait, but I continuously have still felt them, is just random headaches. And they're not like headaches all over my head. They're not like face related. It basically is just sort of like on the sides of my head and more towards the front of my head. Like I will randomly have like a really sharp-ish headache, and then it goes away after a minute or two. Another thing that I have continued to have, again super random, is or super randomly, is tooth pain. It doesn't happen all the time. I don't have tooth pain constantly all day throughout the day, but every once in a while I'll be chewing on something and I'm like, ooh, that kind of hurt. Or I will be brushing my teeth or drinking something a little bit cold, and it feels a little bit more sensitive than usual. Another main difference in between my 2-week wait symptoms and my 4-week symptoms is my breakouts. My skin is not happy with me now. Right before I got my pregnancy test, my skin was like very clear, which usually right before my period it's not. I usually break out a lot right before then, and I didn't this time. I was really excited. I'm like, hey, this is gonna be another pregnancy like it was with Kaz, to where all my skin cleared out completely, and I like had like the pregnancy glow. This time I am breaking out. I am breaking out a lot. I have some cystic acne around my chin area, and then regular breakouts as well, which makes me think that maybe this baby will be a girl. I mean, I don't know. This is all old wives' tales that they say that when you're having a boy, you have all this beautiful glow and you look really pretty, and then when you're having a girl, you break out, you gain more weight, and they say that it's because the girl steals the mom's beauty. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but I'm sort of keeping my fingers crossed, hoping that maybe I am having a girl. Of course, I will be really happy if I have a boy as well. I already have all the boy stuff. I already have experience with raising a boy, so I would be really happy with that as well. The other last symptom, I guess, that I wanted to mention is nausea. I have been nauseous still, about the same as I was before I found out I was pregnant, randomly here and there. I would say more specifically when I am hungry, if I don't make sure that I eat breakfast within the first hour that I wake up, I start feeling nauseous, and then a couple hours after that, as I start getting hungry, I start getting nauseous again. So I've been having to snack on stuff, I've been having to eat small meals in between meals, and that has helped keep my nausea at bay. The nauseousness is not the same as the morning sickness that I had with Kaz, and my morning sickness with him started pretty late, I believe. I mean, I'm gonna look back at my notes, but I believe it didn't even start till week like 7 or 8. So I'm hoping that this nauseousness that I'm feeling now is all I'm gonna have for this pregnancy, and that in a couple weeks it's not gonna get worse, because as it is right now, like, I have been able to keep it really contained because I've been eating, and as long as I'm eating, I'm fine. So that is all that I had to update on this very first pregnancy update. I am going to be doing weekly updates, and so I will be back next week. I actually don't think I'm going to be posting these until I make a full announcement to everyone, as I don't want my work to find out before I actually tell them. And so there might be the very first few weeks of updates that get uploaded, not necessarily a week apart, but maybe like 2-3 days apart. And then of course when I catch up to when I'm actually like posting a current update, then I will be posting weekly as I film them. So thank you again so much for watching, for being a part of my journey, for sharing with me this amazing, amazing life. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends if you know anyone that is pregnant, that would like to compare their symptoms, or just would like to know what other women are feeling, to see if it's something they're feeling, it might be, or something you're feeling. I know that I have been obsessed with watching these videos. I'm so out of breath. I'm so excited, and I am talking a lot, and it just like, it keeps me out of breath all the time. Pregnancy. That's another symptom, I guess, being really out of breath. My cats are fighting. Girls! Anyways, share this video, leave me a comment down below if you are pregnant as well, telling me all about your symptoms and how you have been feeling. And thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell if you want to be notified when we upload next, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. So I showed you guys my belly during my 2-week wait, or how I found out I was pregnant video, but I want to make sure that I do a belly shot for every weekly update, so I'm going to be just showing you that again. And yeah, I think that I'm kind of already showing, which is crazy. I talked about this in my last video, but I don't know. Let me know down below if you guys think that I'm already looking pregnant. So this is my belly. I feel like it is kind of already out. Oops, there's a big hair on it. Of course, I'm still kind of jiggly just from being pregnant not that long ago, but this is it. Thanks, guys. Bye.